Our first tip for 2024 has to do with audience-focused writing, which is actually everything that we do when we're writing for other people at work. All of our writing should be audience-focused, meaning it should be for and about the people we're writing to. As I've talked before, so often our education in how to write teaches us how to get ideas out of our heads and onto the page or screen in front of us. And while that's incredibly useful, out in the work world, our task is more than just communicating our ideas, just getting them out of our heads, and actually about how we can get results from those ideas, how we can share those thoughts and ideas with other people and drive results and outcomes through our writing. In order to be successful at that, we need to craft messages that make it easy for the reader to understand what we need. And that's why I want to remind you that the nicest thing you can do in writing a message for work is write a message that is concise, so as short as possible, well formatted, so it's easy to read. The message is clear so that we can understand what the outcomes are supposed to be, and purposeful, that it has a task that we can actually achieve or follow through on. The nicest messages we can write are ones that are short and well formatted, and the purpose is clear, so that at a glance, the other person can see why we've written to them and what we want them to do as a result of our message. The more we can focus on making our messages purpose-driven, the easier it is for the people we write to follow through on our messages. And so I want to remind you that the way that we're nice face-to-face is different than how we're nice in our writing. And if we're going to be nice in our writing, we need to think about purpose and audience. How are they going to read it? And what do we want them to see? What do we want them to be able to do as a result of our message? So as we start 2024, think about how you can write nice messages by making them as short and clear and purpose-driven as possible, as well as using white space between your ideas so that they're easy for people to read. We'll dive more into these concepts throughout the year and hopefully give you some tips and tricks so that you can continue to improve the writing that you do at work.